Hey YouTube, it's your boy G Miles. Today we're back on our video. Today we're doing chapter 4 on Law's Judgment, which is part 3, I think. Yeah, part 3. So let's get started. Since we gotta talk to Sawa, a pretty nice lady, but even though she can be pretty stubborn though when it comes to Yagami, I mean talk. And what the heck? I don't see her. Ah, here she is.
Got a minute?
No, not for you. I really have nothing more to say.
What if I told you it's looking more and more likely Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's death?
Well, it doesn't concern me.
Ihara-san believes Mikoshiba tormented Toshiro-kun so badly that he took his own life. But neither the third-party investigation nor the courts were on his side. So what's the truth here? You know, don't you? What really happened between Mikoshiba and Toshiro-kun? Why won't you tell me the truth?
Yeah,
Why
I
do you
bet you
keep
hiding
asking? I
something.
said I don't know.
I'm going to the detention center tomorrow to get some answers out of Ihara-san.
What?
I saw where Mikoshiba was murdered. He endured no shortage of cruelty before he died. They tortured him, you know. They broke all his fingers before they slit his throat.
No.
And somehow Ihara-san knew Mikoshiba would be killed on the day he got caught for groping. It's like he did it to prove he had nothing to do with the murder. But maybe that wasn't his real objective at all.
Huh?
I think he wanted to signal that he'd finally avenged his son.
The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
If I'm gonna face him tomorrow, I can't go in without some ammunition. So, 4 years ago, did Mikoshiba bully Toshiro-kun or not? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, and plus, we need to know the truth though.
My answer won't change. There's no evidence Mikoshiba-kun did anything wrong.
Yeah, that's a
Sure about
lie.
that? Take a look at this.
That's...
Sir, sometimes don't trust the
Toshiro
teacher.
Ihara, your student. Imagine that he's listening to what you're saying now. If you can look at him and say Mikoshiba played no part in his death, I'll leave you alone. In fact, you'll never hear a word from me again.
Yeah, and plus, you're the reason
So
that
which is it?
that talk. He got a job at the school. Yes, he's just trying to do his job though.
4 years ago. Not long after I'd transferred here to teach English. That's when it started. I was trying my best to get acclimated, and I was finally on a first-name basis with everyone. One day, after school, I was out on the roof taking a break, when Toshiro-kun suddenly ran by. I called out to him to ask what was wrong, but he shushed me and kept running. I saw he had a bloody nose. Moments later, Mikoshiba-kun showed up. He was looking for him. I told him I hadn't seen him. Toshiro-kun's face told me everything I needed to know.
So Mikoshiba was bullying him after all.
Yes. Toshiro-kun told me this later on. Whenever he'd leave school with Mikoshiba-kun and his friends, they'd force him to hand over money.
Whoa,
First,
that is
they'd
wrong
try to
though.
pass it off as a joke.
Don't you mean lunch
They
money?
said since he lowered the class average on tests, he ought to buy them all drinks as an apology. And Mikoshiba-kun, he was having too much fun with it to stop. He started offering tutoring sessions to Toshiro-kun. Only so he and his crew could extract their tuition from him. They'd even break into his house while his mother was at work and take the money she left him for dinner. And if he couldn't pay, they'd beat him up at school or make him grovel in the bathroom.
Didn't anybody see what was really happening?
The teachers either saw nothing or turned a blind eye. Few students knew about it, though. Anyway, I ended up relaying everything Toshiro-kun had told me to those boys' homeroom teacher. Mind you, this teacher had tenure, title, and years of experience under his belt. Do you know what he told me? He said not to cause a commotion because those boys were about to graduate.
Yep, and going
Why
with
does
their
that not
lives.
surprise me?
To be honest, it was hard to paint such an outwardly model student in a negative light. There was also no hard evidence to support Toshiro-kun's story. But someone still should have stepped in to help. If only I'd understood that at the time.
You tried.
The only thing I tried was to keep an eye out for him, making sure he wasn't alone, things like that. But unfortunately, that wasn't good enough. On the first morning of the 3rd trimester, Toshiro-kun tied a towel to his doorknob and hung himself in his room.
And that's when you confronted Mikoshiba, right? You asked him point blank if he'd bullied him.
I did. Mikoshiba-kun pretended to know nothing. He was more careful, shaken even, from then on. In all honesty, when I heard a third-party committee was investigating, I was hoping the truth would come out. Students were asked to fill out an anonymous questionnaire, and many of them wrote down exactly what they saw.
Hold on. Didn't the court end up declaring there was no substantial evidence of bullying? How could they have said that with those questionnaires on hand?
First of all, the committee never interviewed anyone directly. Those questionnaires were the only proof of anything. And the teacher of those boys was the one who collected them. Each time he came across any mention of bullying, he'd toss that questionnaire out. Also, he wouldn't get blamed in the end for ignoring the warning signs.
So then the committee was pointless.
A few students did speak up about the bullying online, but their posts weren't much to go on. Toshiro-kun's parents were completely caught off guard. His mother worked through the day, and his father lived all the way in Tokyo.
Whoa,
That
that
made
is
it
that
that
is
much
that
easier
is
for the
ALC,
teacher
that
to
is
cover
sad
up all
though.
the evidence of bullying. He made that statement without even consulting the principal or the chairman. So, right before Mikoshiba-kun graduated, the committee presented their findings, that there was no evidence of bullying. The conclusion you've heard over and over.
What the hell?
In Japan, 300 children commit suicide every year, across all grades.
Whoa, that is
Less than
messed up.
3% are proven to be linked to bullying. Toshiro-kun's case ended up like that too. But Ehara-san wasn't satisfied with those findings, so he sued Seiryo High, demanding compensation for Toshiro-kun's death. As the trial dragged on, I was eventually called to the witness stand. Of course, my intention was to let everything I knew out into the open. But before that could happen, that damn teacher came with the school's attorney to see how I would testify.
They didn't want you making them look bad, huh?
Of course not. That's when I first learned what he did with those incriminating questionnaires. They had no choice but to reveal everything to me, to try and sway me to their side. I guess they were just that desperate. After all, I was the only adult who Toshiro-kun confided in. I don't think he'd spoken to his parents about it once. So yes, that's why there was never any objective evidence of bullying.
Oh, they're just trying to
It
hide
wasn't
the
like I had a
evidence.
mind to
I
record
totally
our
understand though.
conversations. And I hadn't personally witnessed
But
it
see,
either.
but you shouldn't have had
The
lights
school
with
attorney saw
Sawa.
fit to remind me that the law says innocent until
Like that is
proven
bad
guilty.
though. Shouldn't hide
And if
things
I
from a
couldn't produce
detective.
tangible
Yes,
evidence,
you're pretty
then
smart
I
though.
shouldn't be accusing
Like
Mikoshiba-kun.
talk.
So it was witness tampering. That is, they coerced you into false testimony?
Yes.
Must have been incredibly hard on you.
What I should have done was told the truth regardless.
Oh
What
yeah,
else
I
could I
was
have
right.
really done for him?
I knew she was lying though.
Some days I just don't know.
Yeah,
As much
you
as
should
I've
have
tried to
thought that
convince
Sawa.
myself I did everything I could for him, I can never fully believe it.
So what happened to the teacher who covered all this up?
He transferred to another school.
Like a teacher never.
To think he's still
Well,
standing on a
teachers
podium
don't even
somewhere.
lie though. They
That's
are just straight up
unfortunate.
honest.
Even so,
Unlike you.
I don't have the right to place the blame solely on him.
Maybe, but in that case, Mikoshiba's bullying of Toshiro, or those questionnaires getting discarded. Have you ever told anyone else?
No. I've been silent. Yagami-san. You know what? Back when I was a student in high school, I witnessed bullying firsthand. There was this kid. My classmates pushed him too far. And one day he just jumped off the roof.
Off the roof?
By some miracle, he survived the fall. And he's been in a coma for the last 13 years. Nobody knows if he'll ever wake up. His name is Mitsuru, and he may never open his eyes to the world again.
Yeah,
His
I
mom
feel bad
watches
for this
him,
poor
but
kid
she
though.
works full-time. She's a higher up
Yeah,
in
but
the
like I said though,
government.
I'm sorry to hear it.
as the
The worst
most
part is that his teacher knew.
yeah, C plus,
He
and that's
even
why
talked to the bullies about it.
mostly
But all
alone
he
at
said
school.
was,
But hey,
don't
if I
overdo it.
see if I do see my true friends,
Afterward,
I swear
the
I'll
public
hang out with
eviscerated him. He
true
had to quit
friends
his
though.
teaching job.
Not no fake friends though.
And yet,
Yes, hey, I used to have a couple
for
of
poor
fake friends, but
Toshiro-kun,
I cut their
nobody
butts
was
off
held
though.
responsible at all. And that includes me.
But if anyone was going to take responsibility
Yep,
for
and
that,
this is the reason why I'm pretty
Mikoshiba
much a
should have
loner
been
way back
first
in
in
high
line.
school.
I'm sure Ihara-san must have thought the
What,
same
just to
thing.
fit in? Like heck no.
You know what I wanted to be as a kid? I was so innocent, I wanted to be a teacher. And after Mitsuru-kun's tragedy, I felt practically obligated. And still, I just let history repeat itself.
But hey, I was yep, yes, I was yep, yes, I was pretty much a troublemaker growing up. As growing up though, I was getting in trouble at school, this and that. That's why I got suspended for one time in the 7th grade though. But hey, right after this incident, I managed to like stay out of trouble though. Yeah, and plus I was like a goody two shoes way back in high school. Yeah, yeah, and plus, that's why this game is so awesome though. Lost Judgment though, where it was involves bullying. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of this game called Bully. Oh yeah, we know from the PS2. But I never played it though. But I heard about it. I should return to Yokolan at 99 cents. I still don't got any side cases updated. We know the school stories and stuff. Ooh, I finally got that out of the way though. Yep, looks like we gotta take a taxi because I do not want to walk that far. Like heck no. Ah, here's a taxi. Deli, so I don't have to walk that far. Of course, I gotta defeat those bar punks.
And stay down.
Yep, all I gotta do now just nah. Oh yeah, step right here. That way, so it can be a lot easier instead of doing all this walking, which I'm not gonna do on my videos. And that's how you do it, though. Oh wow, a dog, so cute. Yeah, don't mind that. But like I said, though, well, he's all dog like him. I don't know what kind of breed it is. But it looks like a German Shepherd, though, but not really, though.
By the way,
Sure.
I see.
Wait.
Yeah, Dak. Quiet.
What?
Didn't mean to, but hey. Yep, a new partner, though. Cool.
Who's a good
I see, like I said, well, pretty much he'll react and stuff. Wait, what is a dog? You know, a horn or something like that.
Doing great.
Yeah, just don't mind him. Since you know I gotta follow the detective dog though. Since I still gotta put him up in my room though. Sometimes he'll like walk around and stuff.
This way, huh?
Yeah, and plus that dog is cute though.
Doing great.
I don't know where we're gonna look. Let's see. I don't know where we're looking for. But,
This way, huh?
yeah, see. I swear that dog smells something though.
Excuse me.
Sorry, this is weird. I see this mission is getting kind of annoying. Piece of that.
I see.
So see, like I said though, he always racks stuff. Ugh.
Doing great. This way, huh?
Yeah, but he'll eventually start barking though.
This way, huh?
Let's see. Maybe he smells something though.
Got something? This way, huh?
And here he goes.
Excuse me.
嘘。
Hey.
No way.
Yeah, looks like we gotta fight those punks. Since I did some of the upgrading ahead of time though.
Hey.
In other words,
ええ、
no way. Excuse me.
お願いします。
Who's a good boy?
Yep, I bet he's gonna adopt him though. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, you see, Dexter Dog. I'm a saw. See, I did not know that.
Seriously?
And plus, it's pretty sweet though.
ヤグミさん。
Like, wow, that is a little rough, but hey, sometimes you gotta discipline your dog though.
Nope.
Definitely is a good boy. But don't be a bit harsh though. Like that is messed up. And look at me though. Plus, I never treat that harsh though.
B.
Huh?
Yes.
Huh?
And plus, Dex a good dog for sometimes, but Dex is a bad dog. Trust me. But sometimes I have to discipline Dex though,
Yes.
but not in a harsh way though.
Does that mean
Yes, just like I said though, I'm good with dogs though. Yes, some of my family members used to have dogs though, but hey, ain't scared of no dog though.
What?
Yes, I used to want a dog when I was a little kid. I was like, I grew out of it
Hey.
until we finally got one when I was 22 years old though. But now I'm 26 though. Hey, it is what it is. But this dog is so cute though.
I'm sorry.
Yep, another side case complete. Yeah, looks like I might stop right here or something like that. Yeah. Well, guys, that's all for chapter 4, which is part 3 to this, maybe. So, yeah. Way YouTube, if you're new to the channel, please go like, share, and subscribe. And also, hit the notification bell if you chance. And it's been the boy, Jim Miles. Peace out. Hope you enjoy that gameplay, which is part 4 to chapter 4. So, yeah. Peace out. To Last Judgment.